What's going on, everybody? It's Jared from Gaming Headquarters, and today we're going to finish off Kinthari's Roost Zone Story missions. So, the two missions that we are doing today is the Perils of Diplomacy and the Tempest Unleashed. And without further ado, let's get started. So, in order to pick up the Perils of Diplomacy, you can speak to Razumdar here.
Keep your wits up. He is the
Skip through all that. Alright, so now we have to speak to the Sylvanar. So we will go to where the Sylvanar is located up in...
Is the Sylvanar blind? Every one of these sea elves is a
here we
venomous
go.
serpent waiting to strike. We should have cleared. Lord can take the...
This mission will have a choice at the end, which ultimately won't affect the end result, but I guess in the sense of the RP storyline, absolutely has a end result. And I'll let you know, of course, about that choice when we get to it.
Look around.
We up.
Alright, nobody here.
Any luck? It's a name, a title, and...
Alright, now we must go back outside and speak to Razumdar.
Greetings to you, Paul. You think this one? The fragment.
Alright, now we have to speak into the Malmer's Embassy private quarters, which the embassy will be located on the left side of Mistral. So I will see y'all when we get there. And just like that, here we are at the embassy's private quarters.
Watch your step, Brown Walker.
You're gonna go inside, go up the stairs here. Obviously, as you can see, you're not able to get in there. You have to speak with the warden.
None of your
He's basically going to tell you that it's none of our business. And so, as you can see at the top, it'll say, find a way to incapacitate the guard. So there's a note you can pick up, where you can forge a letter for the guard. You can come downstairs and use the inkwell and blank paper to forge the letter.
Ambassador Ulondil. That's what I've been wondering.
Speak with the clerk, he tells you he doesn't know anything. Search the servant's clothing, in which, as you can see at the top, now we have add moon sugar to the guard's drink, or you can speak with the sentry down here,
So,
which will give you another clue. But I just usually use the forge the letter option because it's the quickest and most efficient way to do so. So you'll forge a letter for the guard from his quote-unquote lover. There's the one that you can use to poison his drink. You'll speak with the warden again,
Are you what?
give him the letter. It'll take
She
a second
wants
for
to
him to
meet
read it.
me. Now, out of my way.
And just like that, we are now into the private quarters. Now you need the Treaty of Kinthari's Roost, in which you need to bring it back to Razumdar. We will go back outside and speak with Razumdar. And just like that, we are back in front of Razumdar, not too far away.
Spring in your step. The Sylvan. Adequate.
Alright, now we must locate the Sylvanar, which is at Leadris and Leadris the Armorer's house. My apologies. So, we will go and we will speak with the Sylvanar above here. Up the stairs. Enter the house. And he is dead.
time for you to leave. No! No!
Now we speak with the Green Lady. And now we must go speak with Harani.
3 and 6. A good haul.
Harani will be located back at the main estate that we first entered. There she is.
On my deck.
The Sylvan are murdered. These
Now we'll look at her
treacherous Khajiit
report.
have plotted with the Maomer to slay our
So,
noble
the two
envoy.
hints we have is to either stake out the warehouse, investigate the apothecary, and search the Serpent's Kiss. And what we are doing essentially is we're continuing the investigation. So, as you can see, you can stake out the warehouse, talk to the ship's captain upon the Serpent's Kiss. So yeah, we're just gonna go straight to the warehouse and knock that one out since it's the closest to us. And from there, we will then go to the Serpent's Kiss. In order to stake out the warehouse, you're just gonna come behind these crates and use the hiding option. You'll hide here, listen to this individual talk.
Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
She'll run off. You'll collect the note. Then, from there, we can visit the apothecary, which is here, before finally going to the ship. You can talk to them if you want. There's really no point. With the leisure. Now we finally go across the way to the ship. You attempt to speak with the captain, but the captain's gonna
Get off, and I need a
tell
new
you
rigging and a
basically to
serving
piss
wench.
off
Too bad
if
for
you
us
attempt
two.
to use
Don't
this
get off
option
my deck
here.
before I throw you off.
Just easier to,
That's a serving wench.
you know,
3 minutes.
easy way to do it. It's 20 gold. It really will not affect you at the end of the day. And then we will go across to here and enter the Serpent's Kiss.
Another one?
These people are going to be very rude, so just kind of keep that in mind. If you see a loose hatch here, you'll search that hatch. And now we will bring the evidence back to Razumdar. Which I have to go all the way around, but once you go back out, make your way to Razumdar and I'll see you momentarily.
Don't cause trouble.
Lend a helping hand.
And just like that, we are back in front of Razumdar.
Killing the Sylvanar. This is us.
Now we must speak again with the Green Lady. She will be located back near the place where we found the Sylvanar dead.
No, pull your blinds.
Alright, now she's given us a trail. Now we must follow the trail through Mistral. Careful right here, because if you're not paying attention, you will fall off, and while there won't be any real lasting consequences, it's just more annoying than anything else. If you've never done this quest before, I would advise following the trail, but if you know where it's going, then as you can see, it leads to this house here, which would be located at the very end of Mistral. You can go straight there, no problems. Destroy the ritual focus. Speak with the assassin.
Ulund, I've heard enough.
And now we can leave to confront Ulandil. He will be located near the Way Shrine, so make your way back up there. And then carry on.
All yours.
You're lying. The Tempest is coming.
This is madness.
So here's one of the options that I was kind of referring to earlier. This is one of the ones that, again, has no real bearing on the story or anything else. It's kind of just one of those, you know, choose an option, essentially. One gives you more text, the other one doesn't. So, you know, you can just skip it, say I don't have time for this, and then you will from there be able to follow Ulandil. Alright, I believe he's upstairs. Oh, I can't get up. Alright. Here's another one of the options that you have access to. So either you can ask the Green Lady to spare Ulandil and bring him in for justice, or you can just let her kill him. Ultimately, you get the same reward either way, so it doesn't matter whether or not you kill him, whether you don't. That's more of an RP choice. Me personally, I think this guy is a douche, so I always tell the Green Ladies to kill him.
I'll keep him alive for a time. Go.
No! God's
Just,
mercy! Stay
you know,
back!
let her do what he wants.
Scream louder.
And then you'll come up here. And you'll speak with Harani.
Where is another? I signed
there you are.
a new treaty with
That is the Perils of Diplomacy complete. Alright, and as you can see, the next quest, the Tempest Unleashed, will begin immediately following the completion of that quest. So, this is the final quest in the Kenthari's Roost storyline, and upon the completion of this quest, you will then be given the option to go to the next zone, which will be Oriaden. So, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, we must go find the commander, which, as you can see, it takes us all the way over to the east side of Mistral. So, I will go ahead and make my way over there and meet you over there momentarily. And just like that, we are now in front of Commander Karnith to begin the final part of the zone quests.
We need every able.
So, our objective is to direct the survivors to safety. So, we'll talk to these few, and in which we'll have to go rescue a few that are trapped and under attack. So, let's go ahead and knock these two out real quick. Perfect. Now we will speak with Sergeant Farian, which you might remember her from the first episode, or the second episode, where we rescued her and her Marines on the beach. So, here's a choice that will actually semi-affect you for this particular mission. So, you can either choose to have her come with you, or you can do a wizard. Really, it just depends on your playstyle. Ultimately, the enemies here aren't that hard, so it doesn't really matter who you choose. I'm going to go ahead and just choose her.
Then let's fillet.
And alright, let's do it. So, we have to find signs of the Malramer plan. You must, obviously you'll have to fight people as you go through here, because, here we are at war. Let's see, go down here. Go up here. Speak with him.
Whoever
On your paw. Get back to Mistral when you can.
So as we rescue people and all that, they will tell us bits and pieces of what we'll need to know in regards to the plans they have. So you're just looking for people essentially. That was embarrassing. Alrighty. Go up in here. Fortunately, this one is dead, but there is a piece of paper which will tell us what we need to know. And we must search the mine. Okay, normally I can get over that, so we'll just go around this time. And we'll finally find Mazar. Alright, now we are to enter the wind tunnels. Go up here, go to this house, and it's the hatch on the ground. We'll speak with him.
completely.
So, he's going to give us this lodestone, which will deactivate these electric pillars.
Listen.
So we have 5 of the Drainstorm totems to disable. Each of them will be guarded by with a minimum of 1 person, which that's a real person, so. There's 1. Two is up here. Deactivate it. 3 is over here. There's a lodestone on this one. That's number 3 completed. Here's number 4 up here. Yeah, this is definitely one of those where range would be nice, but it's not my build. Oh, don't want to talk to her. There's number 4. Number 5 will be through here. In this room. And there is number 5.
This is Eelsil, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma. You'll have...
Alrighty, so this is our next objective, is to basically destroy the Storm Atronach. So, in order to do this, we're going to have to go up to each of these 3 horns. You see 1, there's number 2, and then number 3 is in the back over yonder. And basically what you're going to do is you're going to kill the snake, kill the Maormer standing next to it, and then you're going to deactivate the horn. Do that times 3, and then that'll be it. So I'm going to show you how to do 1, and then you're just going to replicate the same process 3 times. use the horn. This is the Centralia horn. Then you have the Sou'wester and the Nor'easter, which are over there. So go ahead and do the same thing for both of those, and I will see you when that is completed. Alright, so here's the third one. And now we have to run. It's going to explode. So you're just going to run here. You see Razumdar here. Up. And you'll just jump off of there. And you'll go over here and meet up with the group. Speak with Razumdar.
My friend, the Maumar are
And that's it.
If Raz had known him,
And if you talk to him here,
of course.
you will find that now you have a quest labeled To Ariadan, which will then take you to the next starting zone. And there are optional steps, obviously. You can speak with Captain Jillima first, then board her boat, but you don't have to. You can just board the boat and go straight there. Choice is entirely yours. And with that, that now concludes the Kenthari's Roost starting zones. In the next video, we will begin looking at the Orion zone quests. Now, the way I kind of want to do this is I want to go through and do all the zones first, kind of break the playlists down by like the guild quests, the story zone quests, and then we could have one for side quests, because the side quests are going to take a lot longer, especially when you start getting into larger and larger zones. So, if you liked today's video, please drop a like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to be alerted when I drop my next video. Until next time, guys, peace out.